Join me as I embark on a 750-mile solo journey across Bulgaria and beyond, all to recover our motorhome that was left behind in Austria after breaking down. Adventure, challenges and the open road await. Well, it's nearly 4:30. I've had about 20 minutes sleep. It's rocking and shaking and crashing and backing. It's a flipping rough train ride, I'll tell you that. We're in the middle of nowhere really, can't see much out the window. It's turned quite cold. It's not raining, which is a good thing. There you go, that's what I can tell you now. It's about 4:30. We're due to get into Sofia in about 45 minutes. So we've made it outside, absolutely bitterly cold here in Sofia. Right outside the main train station. I'm just waiting for a taxi. I've put it on the app 3 or 4 times now and it buggers off every time, so it's like they don't want to take me to the airport. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have to go and ask someone if not, because I think there's like a taxi rank somewhere around the other side, but I'm hoping that it'll come soon because it must be about 2 degrees. It's freezing. Well, we're at the airport. That took some getting that taxi, but I kept booking it on the app and never showed, so I saw them all parked up in like a little taxi rank further down the road. So that's what we did. I walked down there and there's a chap there picked me up, and I gave him a little tip because it was nice and warm in his vehicle. It was well warm compared to outside. So I'm in the airport. I'm a little bit early. It is now 7:15. I think the check-in opens about 9, something like that, 8:30. So I'm going to go and have a look around. I'm going to put this camera away because I don't know what the script is we're filming in the airport. But at least we made it. As you can see, it's quite a big airport as well. So, and we'll still got my little carrier bag and my cushion and this camera and the charging brick, and that's about it. That's nice and quiet here. I've never seen an airport so quiet. Look at that. I've just come through security. There's one more guy there. He's just come through. He had all his belongings with him. But this is mega quiet here. So probably pick up in a bit. I'm going to try and get a little breakfast if I can, so I'm hoping to. Anyway, I'm just looking at the board. 10:05 Vienna. Not giving us a gate yet, so it'll be another hour yet. So because I put the Ryanair app on my phone, that's what I'm flying with. I managed to get the check-in done and everything yesterday, and I've got a boarding card, so I'm able to get through. It's because the desk hasn't even opened yet, so it might get a little bit busier in a bit. Yeah, not really a lot more to show you at the minute. It was all security back there, so I couldn't really show you any of that. But got some duty free, completely empty, and this is probably more expensive than what's in the shops in the cities and towns of Bulgaria, I guess, because we are still in Bulgaria at the minute. But unless you smoke, that is, I guess. Looks like I'll be doing the usual, getting a sandwich or something. Food and stuff here, the drinks. I mean, a little bottle of like Diet Coke or Pepsi, it's like nearly 7 lev. That's just shocking. 2 lev or whatever they are, 2 lev 20 in the shops back in out of here. You know, it's just mad. That shows you how expensive it is. Just for a drink, that's like €3.50, something like that for a little bottle. And that's probably still cheaper than back in some places like the UK. So I'm going to have a look here at a place called Relay Discover Sofia, because it looks like they have sandwiches, but it's probably going to be a premium. But I do need some food. Oh, tired, to say the least. Really tired. Pretty boring here, very quiet still. A few people's come and gone. My plane is about 5-6 minutes away from landing because I've been checking it on flight radar. Yeah, it's only an hour and 20-minute flight anyway. So I was looking earlier on over the mountain ranges here in Sofia, and the snow on tops. And our representative in Bulgaria, when we went to see him the other day, he was over, his friends were over in Sofia, and we had about a foot of snow, believe it or not. Start of October, and it was deep snow, but that's up in the mountains. But it does turn cold, but it will probably warm up hopefully in the next few days. So we're going to get his flight now. I have booked a transfer from Vienna airport from when we land there. So we're going to pick me up. We're going to meet me in the arrivals. I'm going to get in a taxi, and it's like nearly 2 hours of a drive to the garage. Go and get the motorhome. I'm so looking forward to getting my hands on it, starting it up, making sure it feels alright, and I'm going to take it for a quick blast before I set off. Obviously, because they've road tested the motorhome and they did about 4 or 5 mile on the track, I'm going to be doing in the next 2 or 3 days 750-ish miles on it, up and down hills and potholes and everything else. So I need to make sure it's right, because when I fix something myself, it always takes a bit of confidence building. So it's had new gearbox, it's had new clutch, and it's had new hydraulics for the clutch circuit and the flywheel. So it's had everything from that side of things. I was going to get a timing belt done, but we just haven't got the funds right now. This has absolutely cleared us out the amount it is. It's €300 less than we thought. So with that extra money there, I've booked the transfer, and the transfer, like I say, from the airport straight to the garage, I think it's 155 kilometres, but that was nearly 200. I think it was €200, just a little bit under. So I just had enough of jumping on buses and trains and God knows what. So I thought I was going to be stuck down the road in Sofia, and then I saw these taxis and I managed to wing it and get here. So, well, this is the airport. We're not really missing much. It's very, very quiet. Probably will be at this time of year. I've watched a couple of planes come in. Watched a big cargo plane leave earlier on. And that's about your lot, really. Nothing else really happening. It's very cloudy over in the distance. Mountains there's no snow on, but the ones around that side, which you can't see now because I've moved, they do have snow on the top. So I'm going to go and check the board now, because our plane's not far off landing. There's one coming in over there now, that might not pick it up or not. But I'm damn tired, because I had about an hour's worth of sleep on and off last night on that train. It was like this rickety banging, and I went for a wee at one point and the toilet literally just an hole in the floor, and it just goes straight, I think, onto the, like, you could feel the breeze, you know, so onto the line. So Jesus, and very old fashioned train, but functional. It got me here, and it'll say it was around about 2011, and that was from the village where our house is to Sofia. It's about 200 kilometres, believe it or not. So that would have cost a fortune in doing that sort of distance in the UK. So right, I'm going to go and see where the board is, and if I can pick you back up on the plane, I will do. I've still got my trusty Pepco bag there with all my worldly belongings in it, and we'll hopefully see you on the plane. If not, we'll see you when we're in Vienna. It's a shame to go to Vienna and not go look around. I was going to plan with all of us to go, but it was just a complexity of getting CHICCO on the plane. There was only 2 flights, Bulgaria Air and Lufthansa. One of them would allow CHICCO on the plane, but we have to pay extra, and you have to go and hold her. And the complexity is because you can't book it when you book the flight. You book your flight, then you have to ring them or contact them and say, I've got a little pet, I want to book him on. And it's not always a given, because they only limit it to a few. So yeah, but we no doubt one time or another we will definitely go to Vienna, because Lisa does want to go there. It's getting exciting now to feel that Austria air coming. It's freezing cold here, so I dread to think what it's like when we get down in Austria. It's just filling the plane. Hopefully I've not got people either side. They've given me a middle seat on purpose, because I didn't pay for allocation. I wanted €10 whatever to pay for a seat allocation. So I'm stuck in the middle. It is what it is. It's an hour and a bit flight, and that's it really. So we'll see you in a bit. Stop, isn't it, there in Austria now? It's a weird airport. You got to walk through departure lounge. There's people coming, people going, people rushing. I just hope when I get to the exit, which looks like it's miles away, that we've got someone there to pick me up. It's all booked and everything, but they said on the email they send the driver details, but I've had nothing yet. So ridiculous. You've literally got to walk the length of the airport, and this is all the departure lounge or lounges. Never mind, at least it's not raining. I've spoken to Lisa, who's back in Bulgaria, and it's chucking it down again. There's actually, I think, a red or orange weather warning for rain. Hopefully that's passed by the time we get back in a couple of days. It's probably going to take 2 days to get back to Bulgaria. So, wish me luck with this transfer. Hopefully they're there waiting for me. Been picked up nice and smoothly, no problem whatsoever. Quite impressed actually. The gentleman was waiting at the arrivals with my name on an iPad. I am so tired, and we're off now. We've got about another 100 kilometres, about an hour and 15 minutes left, and we're going to go and see the motorhome, and fingers crossed everything's fixed, and we're going to be a lot lighter in our pocket as well. So that's it for now. We're going to cut this short for a minute until we get back into Amstetten, to the Fiat professional dealer, and once we're in the motorhome and we're working correctly, and fingers crossed we are, I'll pick you back up again. I'll leave you with this cracking sunny view of Austria.
Should I drive in?
You can drive in, yes, if you want. That's absolutely fine. Thank you. Well, we're here and we've made it, and we're a whole lot lighter with money now. I just spent nearly 8,000 euros. That's with tax and everything. But it, you know, I mean, it sounds like a lot of money, but it's had a replacement gearbox, factory exchange from Fiat. It's come from Italy. It's had a new clutch. It's had a new hydraulic slave cylinder in the clutch. It's had a new flywheel. So, to my reckoning, that should be alright for a good while now. So keep your fingers crossed, because we're going to leave here, we're going to get some fuel, we're going to drop on the motorway, we're going to get some miles in for a little bit, and then when I get my head down for a few hours, I'm going to carry on driving, I think, tonight when it quietens down. So that's what we've been waiting for. It's been flipping mist, I tell you. We have struggled in the house, you know, with just like an airbed and stuff and whatnot. We're not really showing you that, because that's not really our channel. Norman's on tour, so yeah, but it has been missed. I kept looking on our cameras. I've got cameras all the way around. I kept looking every night. It's been getting cold here and stuff, but yeah, thankfully my plants might still be alive as well. So I'm going to jump in, going to start it up, we're going to give it a run up to the petrol station, a bit of a tootle around, make sure it feels alright myself, and we'll catch up with you in a bit. Well, that's just under 300 kilometres covered since you last saw me, and not a bit of trouble. Brand new feeling gearbox, nice and slick, new feeling clutch, everything's nice and light and tight. It's like a new bus, well made up with it. It's spot on actually, yeah. I mean, to be fair, for the amount of money I paid, there's not that much of a difference other than it drives, but it drove before, but everything else is alright, there's no problems. I've just checked it again now. Make sure it's dry underneath, which it is, and it's a brand new gearbox, so what more can I say? So I pulled over for that, and we're going to crack on now. We're going to try and get into Romania tonight, and my plan is, if I can, to try and surprise Lisa tomorrow evening, if I can get back for then, maybe, but I'll need some sleep in a bit, another couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours, get into Romania, and get my head down and get cracking tomorrow. It's a bit of a trek for Romania, because the motorways sort of dwindle out, and you've got little side roads and A roads or whatever, so that'll probably be it tonight, and hopefully you won't see me again. That means it'd be a problem. We don't want any more of that. Everything should be all alright now, and fine and dandy. So I'm going to get off, get cracking for a bit more, see where we end up. Well, just my luck, you know. I've been stuck here on this road for 45 minutes. They said the road was closed to some repairs for 30 minutes. The police stopped me originally. I was like front of the queue, and still am. People are turning around now. I've been here about 45 minutes. It is 1:45 in the morning. I've had enough now. I feel like going back up the road and parking up somewhere and going to sleep. It's just ridiculous. We're in Romania anyway, so good way down actually. So, but I thought I'd just get into a town down the road where we came last week with smart car, because I could have parked up there. But the problem is now that they've shut this road. But the police are lied really. They've been messing around, like young policemen messing around and having a laugh and stuff. But it's all very well. But they said it was shut for 30 minutes now. told to pull in this slip road here, and then this like work van's come and they're doing work up on the hill up there. You might not be able to see the lights now and stuff just now and again. So it just about sums this this trip up, doesn't it, altogether? Well, it's been a couple of weeks. We've been back actually, and we haven't filmed anything. We've been having not a chill out. We've been so busy with the house. You'll see there in the background the house. That means one thing, that we parked on our land, and this was a vision from the start when we were looking at this house here in Bulgaria. I wanted to make a little park up, not just for us and our car and motorhome, but for anyone who wants to come over and see us and maybe help us with the house renovation. That's all on our Normas in Bulgaria channel. We're not going to go into too much detail here on the travel channel, but we made it back in one piece. Here's a motorhome, there's a smart car, and this is our little park up, and I must admit it turned out bigger than we expected. There's room here for probably 3 or 4 motorhomes or camper vans. So yes, if you fancy getting yourselves your hands dirty, pop over to our Normas in Bulgaria channel, drop us a message, tell us you're interested in coming to see us. Literally the stone's been put down and whacked down, the driveway's up there as you can see, and we've got plenty of space. We've even got electric. It's in the making, it isn't finished yet, the electric I've been putting in. We've got a water, we've got electric there, enough electric for a couple of spare points in there, and we've even got a water, which is off at a minute actually, but there you go. So give us a shout up on the Normas in Bulgaria channel. We won't answer anyone's questions on here. Go over to our other channel, Normas in Bulgaria. You've got to pop over and see us, or drive over, have a mission coming over and see us, and do so. Now, as I've said, the motorhome's back. I'm going to show you exactly what was done. So for those of you who sent us lovely messages and supported us along this difficult journey over to Bulgaria, we want to thank you so much. We absolutely made up, we really are. And we made it back in one piece, as I've said. And looking from here, you can't really see much difference. There's a gearbox under there, believe it or not. But underneath, I'll just quickly show you. As you can see, there's a shiny gearbox hiding under there in the depths. And that's what was replaced, and the other parts, what are inside, you can't see. So yeah, so that's a gearbox all installed. It's all fitted, and thankfully I didn't have to change it. I could have done it here, but yeah, it's getting all the parts in Bulgaria. It's not, stuff isn't quite readily available, and I know that it's good. I did that 750-mile drive, couple of days, and made it back. So what does that mean now for us? We're back, we're up and running. We're working on the house, we're working flat out on the house as we speak. We are off in the next day or two. We're going to make some more content, travel content in Bulgaria. We're going to be a couple of videos coming up, at least 2 or 3, maybe over the next week or 2 coming up, of us going around Bulgaria doing things. So do stay tuned. If there's anywhere specific you want to see us in Bulgaria, we're not going to go to Sunny Beach at this time of year now because it's fully closed, but we might take you to some of the cities and some of the places nearby. Maybe there's loads of places, and then in the future, further down the line, we might end up venturing into Romania and places like that. Turkey's down the road. I was only saying to Lisa the other day, 4 hours drive to Turkey, 4.1 hours or something, 4 hours 10 minutes drive over to Turkey, believe it or not, from here. So crazy. And Greece is 3 or 3.5 hours of a drive. So yeah, it's quite breezy today. The wind's blowing, so sorry on the camera if it's picking up the wind noise. And I do hope you've liked this slightly different video with just me on it. Makes a change, give Lisa a rest. Normal service will resume next on the next video. But for now, I want to thank everybody who sent us messages and supported us on this difficult journey. Again, without you guys, we wouldn't be the channel what we are, to be fair. We're so thankful again. Do stay tuned for some more travel content coming up really soon. And for now, we're going to sign out, and I'm going to go and get some lunch. We'll see you soon.